And good morning, everybody. Taking a live look outside over downtown Denver. Dark and early on your Thanksgiving morning. It's cold out there. Had to scrape off some ice before I drove into work this morning. So grab that coat if you have to be out early this morning. Maybe for those turkey trots. A lot of people.
Oh, people better bundle.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. I'm Erica Lopez.
Happy Thanksgiving. I'm Jordan Chavez. Let's get a check of that holiday forecast now with Keely Chalmers. Keely, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving. Talking about the weather as I'm a little under the weather, as you can tell. But I'll tell you what, we've got a beautiful forecast, lots of sunshine, but temperatures certainly going to be on the chilly side. So bundle up for your outdoor activities as we head into the afternoon. Here's a live look at the Eisenhower Johnson tunnels where, again, watch for some slick spots on the roadways because temperatures, again, below freezing in many areas, certainly up in the high country and even down here along the urban corridor. So we're waking up 22 degrees at DI right now, winds out of the south-southwest right around 15 miles per hour. We are going to be slow to warm up, and we're not going to warm much up over today. We're going to get over where we are right now. We're going to make it into the mid to upper 30s by this afternoon. Lots of sunshine, though. We are staying dry as we head through the day. Taking a live look at our radar, we're quiet. Not too much to talk about. We have a ridge of high pressure building in, and that is going to keep us calm. That is going to keep us dry. And that is going to keep us mostly sunny, just a few clouds in our future cast as we can see. Current temperatures out across the plains. We're looking at teens and 20s for the most part, but very chilly in the high country, 2 below in Leadville. We're at 17 in Eagle. Gunnison checking in at 2 degrees right now. We are going to be warming up into the 20s, though, in the high country for this afternoon and some 30s as well. Today, for the metro area, we're going to top out right around 38 degrees. Winds out of the east-northeast right around 5 to 15 miles per hour. So winds certainly not going to be an issue. Certainly expect those gusty conditions in the foothills like we're used to. So again, chilly for your Thanksgiving holiday. Your holiday weekend is shaping up to be a cold one as well. But then we start to warm up actually above normal. So we're 10 degrees below normal for today. We're going to be close to 10 degrees above normal for the middle part of the week. We'll talk more about that coming up in your complete forecast in just a minute.
Keely, thank you so much. The businessman appointed to oversee a troubled apartment complex in Aurora disputes claims that the property is under control of a Venezuelan gang, but he says there are still some major health and safety problems, and he's offering residents money to leave. A third-party receiver, Kevin Singer, took over the Whispering Pines complex on Helena Street last month. After the owners defaulted on a loan payment, the owners have gained national attention for claiming their properties, including Whispering Pines, were taken over by members of a Venezuelan gang. But in new court documents, Singer describes his inspections in early October, saying, quote, although there was some evidence of criminal activity, it appeared the more serious issues had largely been resolved due to the efforts of the Aurora Police Department. He also told the court the property suffered from numerous code violations like electrical issues, leaks, and buildings without hot water. Singer says he's focused on making improvements and beefing up security, but he's having trouble collecting rent. He's offering residents $1,200 to leave. Multiple tenant advocacy organizations argue the residents are being unfairly charged for uninhabitable units, and they claim the property manager is offering the payments to sidestep the eviction process.
The Commerce Department released data showing inflation is moving in the wrong direction. The Personal Consumption Expenditures Price Index rose 2.3% in October from last year. This is the Federal Reserve's favorite tool to gauge inflation. Experts say that the price of housing is one of the key factors keeping inflation from stabilizing.
After the first interest rate drop in over 2 months, mortgage applications to purchase a home have jumped up. According to the Mortgage Bankers Association's seasonally adjusted index, applications are up by 12% from the previous week and 52% higher than the same week a year ago. Total mortgage demand is also up 6.3% compared with the previous week, while the drop in rates from 6.9% to 6.86%, not really huge there. There was a fair amount of pent-up demand among home buyers.
Inflation may be pricing people out of holiday travel as well. According to new research, only 23% of the families who are traveling for the holidays make less than $50,000 a year. That is much lower than 2023 and could be a sign that those families are priced out of travel. Meanwhile, households making six figures represent about 45% of holiday travelers, which is much higher than 2023. One consumer expert said those families may feel wealthier thanks to high home prices and a recent stock market rally.
As the holiday season kicks off, hundreds of millions of Americans are expected to shop on Black Friday, but experts say the best deals may have already started. NBC's Jen Sullivan explains why.
'Tis the season to shop, and this year could be one for the record books.
Consumers are spending more this year, predominantly because they're focusing on more gifts for family.
The National Retail Federation estimates roughly 184 million people are expected to shop in-store and online from Thanksgiving through Cyber Monday. And they found people plan to spend an average of roughly $902 per person this year, with total spending reaching as much as $989 billion. Black Friday is still the busiest shopping day, with more than 132 million Americans saying they plan to spend. 65% say they plan to shop in person, but that doesn't mean you'll get the cheapest deals.
One big trend that we've noticed is that the holiday sales start earlier every year.
Kimberly Palmer, a personal finance expert at NerdWallet, says many stores began slashing prices as early as October, which helps consumers spread out their spending a bit more. People plan to spend the most on clothing, followed by gift cards, toys, video games, and lastly food, according to the National Retail Federation. So how can you score the best deals?
For some of the bigger ticket items, it can actually really matter what day you decide to buy. The prices fluctuate so much in the lead up to the holidays.
Palmer also warned shoppers to watch out for buy now, pay later or pay over time deals.
I think it's just important for shoppers to know that's also a form of debt and it can cause financial stress when it comes to paying that back.
For Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan.